welcome. So we are going to be doing a reading on Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyways, they're just big old, like, I just feel like there's this energy of like trying to cancel Megan, and I just gotta figure out what the fuck is really going on. I don't really keep up with a lot of this stuff, but I like to do readings on it. So we're just gonna figure out, like, I mean, Megan, did you lie? Did you lie on Tory Lanez? Did you lie on him? Did you lie on him, and why? We're just gonna get down to the bottom of it. Like, I want to just say that everything here is alleged. This is all for entertainment purposes only, and nothing here is factual. Okay, this is just all hearsay, right? This is hearsay. So, Megan Thee Stallion, did you lie on Tory Lanez, and why? Hold on, I really want to shuffle this really good. Oops. Jesus. All right. All right, Megan Thee Stallion. Did you lie on Tory Lanez, and why? Three more. Let's see. We have this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This is someone working on something or working towards something or working on a project or working towards something. Then you have this Five of Wands. This is conflict. And then you have Justice. This is like this resolution of justice and kind of resolving this conflict, okay? And then you have this Death card, which means something is coming to an ending, but it's in reverse, okay? So you have this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so honestly, I feel like, yeah, this is it. She legitimately wanted to, I feel like, allegedly end his career. Because Eight of Pentacles, to me, that's someone working towards something. And Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that's no longer working towards something, okay? And as I'm looking at these discs, this could be like albums or just whatever. It's working towards something and not working towards something no more. And then you have the Five of Wands. This is like conflict over this, okay? So I don't know if they were ever supposed to work together or they were ever working together or over something, but whatever it is, there was some fallout, like true fallout behind this, okay? And I just feel like this situation is not gonna rest until some true justice is seen behind this. Okay, so this situation most definitely has to go to court, is going to court, whatever the case may be. Okay, but I just feel like Tory Lanez may come up on top of this situation, okay? He may come up on top of this situation. There is going to be some sort of emotional loss, okay? I feel like there was some emotional loss. I don't know if they ever were like dating or talking or something like that, but I feel like that is involved into it. I feel like that's why it's like really so messy and kind of like all over the place and, you know, and shit. I just feel like there was some sort of emotional connection between them, okay? That's not necessarily really about the situation, and I feel like that's why it's way bigger than what it necessarily needed to be. I just feel like emotions were flying when it came to this, and I honestly feel like there was some emotional connection between the two at some point in time, okay? But I feel like Tory Lanez may come up in this situation financially, okay? And this justice card is really, it's gotta go through this route, okay? Because that's the only way there's going to be some sort of resolution towards this, okay? This conflict is not going to end until it goes its legal route. Yeah, I feel like Tory Lanez may kind of like have a come up from this situation. I really, really do. That's like my energy here. Let me get clarification. Did Megan Thee Stallion lie about this? Did Megan Thee Stallion lie about what really happened between her and Tory Lanez? I don't think it was necessarily a lie, okay? I don't think there was necessarily a lie. I think that what really happened here, okay, let's say someone exaggerated a situation bigger than what it needed to be, okay? And I just feel like this had to do with some sort of emotional connection outside of the actual physical altercation, okay? And I feel like this emotional connection, or like maybe, okay, and I think this is right. Like I said, I don't keep up with this. So just let me know if this is really what had happened. Okay, so I feel like Tory Lanez was like digging Megan Thee Stallion and someone else, okay? And he was trying to juggle the two of them. And I honestly feel like I've heard this situation before when it first started, because I like I said, I haven't kept up with it, but I think maybe it was like Megan Thee Stallion and someone else that she was close to. I don't know if it was one of the Kardashian or one of Megan's friends or the Kardashians' friends. But whatever the case may be, there it was like juggling the two of them, okay? At one point in time. And I feel like this really ignited the situation. I don't want to say that whatever happened that night was a lie. I don't think it was a lie. I think it was blown out of proportion because of the emotional of the emotions behind what really happened, okay? And I just feel like Megan is really pushing this court issue, this justice issue. Like I just feel like she's really the one pushing towards for it to go down this route. And I just don't think I don't know. I just don't think this is gonna like turn out in her favor. Like legally, I think that Tory Lanez is definitely gonna come up because this Emperor card here is in reverse, and the fight that she's trying to win, I just don't think that I just don't think it's gonna rule in her favor like that, okay? And like I said, I don't want to say that she's lying. I want to say that it was an exacerbation of what really happened, okay? Like I feel like the event happened, but there was like overkill about what happened in this situation, and it's because it was some conflict about some emotional situation, okay? I feel like Tory Lanez was like trying to play Megan Thee Stallion and somebody else emotionally, and he wasn't doing a good job behind it, and it got out of hand. It arose a conflict. Megan Thee Stallion is trying to push this issue through the justice system, and it honestly, I'm not sure if it really needs to go this far, but I just don't think that this is going to like pan out in her favor, okay? Yeah, I just don't think this is gonna pan out in her favor. Okay, let's just see like how they feel about each other. All right, so what I want to do in this section, I kind of want to see what Tory Lanez feels, how he feels towards Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez, how do you feel towards Megan Thee Stallion? This whole situation, for real. For real though, how do you feel about Megan Thee Stallion and this whole situation? 3 more. Oh, okay. Ew, I don't like that shuffle, but whatever. He, like, honestly, he's ready to move past this. He is ready to move past this situation. Like, he really wants to move past this situation. I feel like he feels like he's been held up in this situation, hemmed up in this situation for too long, and he's ready to move past this. I feel like he has like spent a lot of money on this situation, and he's really trying to put this in the past. Like he's wanting to move past this situation, and I honestly feel like this is his energy or his feelings. He feels like Megan Thee Stallion keeps dragging the situation on way longer than what it needs to be. Okay, way longer than what it needs to be. But he wants to be over and past this situation. All right, how you feel about this situation, Tory? How do you feel about Megan Thee Stallion in this situation? Honestly, I feel like he's really going to I think his concern is whether or not he's going to really get out of this situation. Like it's really, he really feels crossed up, and I feel like this is something that he thinks about a lot. I think he thinks about, whether he's going to be defeated or not. But honestly, I don't feel like that is the case. I feel like he's going to have a reason to celebrate. And I honestly feel like this is going to, the Wheel of Fortune is moving in his favor. Yeah, I honestly feel like he's going to win this conflict. I feel like he's going to win this conflict. But I definitely know that he feels like he's ready for this shit to come to an end, and he's ready for a judgment call to be made, okay? And I'm sorry to say, but I just feel like this is his energy. He just feels like it's costing too much. Like he's like paying too much in legal issues. And I just don't feel like he feels like this is something that he really needs to be wasting his time, his energy, or his finances on. Okay. And he's just ready for a judgment really to be made. This is like being drug out way too long. Yeah, I just feel like he just feels like there's a lot of money being wasted as far as this situation goes. Okay, Megan Thee Stallion, how do you feel about Tory and this situation? How do you feel about Tory and this situation? Okay, hold on. 4 more. What I can say is they both worry about this shit, to be honest. They both worry about this shit. And the crazy thing about it is, like, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion kind of feels or has this thought that this is not moving well in her favor, or not moving as she thought it would. I just feel like she is not feeling as if though this is moving along or in the way that she thought it would. And she is worried about losing this situation or it being a losing battle. Like, this is not the path, okay? This is not the path at all. Megan Thee Stallion, how do you feel about Tory Lanez in this situation? Like, they both worried about this shit right here. They're both worried about it. Okay, you want us to come out. What you gotta say? Megan, what's going on, girl? What's going on here? Like, okay, she's not telling the truth. She's not telling the complete truth. There's like some makeshift fabrication of what really happened. I'm not saying that this incident didn't occur. It occurred. But I just feel like there's some truth. There's some truth behind, there's some truth and there's some mistruth, okay, behind this situation, okay? And she really did, like, girl, why why go through all this? I don't understand, because I just feel like this is like, she really tried to like twist this situation into something that it like necessarily wasn't, okay? She was trying to show a lesson. She was not trying to teach somebody a lesson, but it's not successful. It is not working out, okay? This justice card is in reverse. I feel like she tried to teach somebody a lesson, and it just didn't turn out the way she thought it would, and she's feeling the heat from this. She's feeling the heat from this, okay? She's trying to feel, and I feel like there is gonna be, it could be to a point where she tries to make amends with this situation somehow, some way, okay? Because I feel like she's gonna want to try to get over this conflict, resolve this conflict, and try to make amends, okay? But this Judgment card in reverse, it doesn't look good, okay? Because they have some very similar cards turning up in their energy, okay? We have the Five of Wands, okay, here, in reverse. In Tory's pile, we have the Five of Wands upright. Okay, very conflicting energy, okay? Very conflicting energy. It's like, I just can't keep saying it enough. Whatever happened, happened, but it's not in the light that is being painted, okay? And I just feel like it's some fabrication here. And I just feel like there was like trying to teach someone a lesson, okay? But it didn't necessarily pan out the way that she thought, okay? Because there's some truth to this situation that's not necessarily being expressed. But I just feel like she's going to try to smooth this conflict over, and she's going to stop with the resistance and stop trying to fight the situation and try to make amends with this, okay? Try to make some middle ground here, okay? Because whatever this court situation, you see this Judgment card in reverse and the Justice card in reverse and the Sun card in reverse, what the fuck is that about? Like, there is some concern here on her part, that the action she chose, this Fool card, wasn't the brightest idea. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. All right, so I am going to leave that reading there. I just kind of wanted to kind of get a picture of, like, you know, hey, what the fuck was up with that? I know I'm probably late on the train, but I will talk to you guys later.